Special cases where we do not use the article the is typically used to refer to something specific or known to both the speaker and the listener. However, there are several situations where the is not used. Here are all the special cases. 1. General plural nouns. When talking about things in general, we don't use the before plural nouns. Examples: dogs are loyal animals, referring to dogs in general, not specific dogs. Books are a great source of knowledge, referring to books in general. 2. General uncountable nouns. For uncountable nouns, when speaking in a general sense, the is not used. Examples: water is essential for life, talking about water in general. Happiness is important, referring to the concept of happiness in general. 3. Names of countries. Most country names do not use the. Exceptions include countries with words like kingdom, states, or plural names. Examples: I live in India. No the before India. She is from France. No the before France. Exceptions: the United States of America, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands. 4. Names of languages. We don't use the before names of languages. Example: she speaks Spanish. No the before Spanish. He is learning Chinese. No the before Chinese. 5. Names of sports and academic subjects. We don't use the before names of sports or academic subjects. Examples: she plays tennis. No the before tennis. He studied biology. No the before biology. 6. Names of meals. We don't use the before names of meals. Examples: we had lunch at noon. No the before lunch. No the before dinner. 7. Names of professions and positions. When used generally, when referring to professions or positions in a general sense, the is not used. Examples: she is a doctor. No the before doctor when talking about a profession in general. He wants to be a president someday, talking about the position in general. 8. Names of seasons. We don't use the before names of seasons when speaking generally. Examples: winter is cold in Canada. No the before winter. Spring is my favorite season. No the before spring. 9. Names of modes of transport. We don't use the when talking about modes of transport in general terms. Examples: she goes to work by bus. No the before bus. We traveled by plane. No the before plane. 10. Names of days, months, and holidays. We don't use the before names of days, months, and holidays. Examples: Monday is the first day of the week. No the before Monday. December is a cold month. No the before December. Christmas is celebrated worldwide. No the before Christmas. 11. Names of people. We don't use the before the names of people. Examples: John is my friend. No the before John. Dr. Smith is our family doctor. No the before Dr. Smith. 12. Names of streets and squares. We don't use the before the names of streets, squares, or avenues. She lives on Main Street. No the before Main Street. The hotel is near Trafalgar Square. No the before Trafalgar Square. NAS 13. Names of institutions when used generally. When referring to institutions like school, church, or hospital in a general sense, the is not used. Examples: he goes to school. No the before school. She is at church. No the before church. 14. Names of airports, stations, and terminals. We don't use the before names of airports, stations, or terminals. Examples: he is at JFK Airport. No the before JFK Airport. We arrived at Central Station. No the before Central Station. 15. Names of continents, mountains, lakes, and islands when singular. We don't use the before names of continents, most mountains, lakes, and islands when they are singular. Examples: Asia is the largest continent. No the before Asia. She climbed Mount Everest. No the before Mount Everest. They swam in Lake Victoria. No the before Lake Victoria. Exceptions: the Alps, the Himalayas, the Great Lakes. Summary: the is generally not used when talking about things in a general sense, with singular proper nouns like people, places, languages, and specific categories like meals and sports. Certain countries, plural names, and specific phrases do require the,